everyone here today, and I'm so happy for my future subscribers. I want to say thank you, and my recent subscribers, I want to say thank you and I love you all. And in my channel, I'll be posting a lot of videos about my life experience here in Canada, my change in career, a lot of things to talk about. And I want you to stick to this channel by subscribing, by sharing and liking. So for today, I'll be talking about planning to come to Canada, majorly for those people that just got their visas, or for those people that still have it in their mind to migrate to Canada maybe later on. This video is for you. You're going to learn one or two things based on my experience. And I also want to let you know that I'm not a representative, I'm not a consultant, but I'm just trying to share my experience so that you can learn from it as you come to Canada. Thank you. So for today, I'll be talking on planning to come to Canada. For you to say you want to migrate to Canada or any part of the country, you need information. Information is very, very key. You know, if you don't know where you are going to and you don't have information, it seems maybe the person does not know what he or she is doing. But when you have information through the right sources, through the correct websites, meeting the right people, you'll be able to sail easily without finding yourself in any problem or scam or anything. So for you to plan, you need information, like I said. And the major place I will recommend for you to get the information is Canada website if you're planning to come to Canada, which is cic.gc.ca. Because for me, when I was migrating to Canada, that's where I and my husband, that's where we searched, we read about it, and we talked to people that are in the same level with us, those people that are applying to migrate to Canada as well. Then you can ask for those people that are in groups. There are groups around for people that are trying to migrate to Canada. You can join the groups. From there you can get or learn one or two things. You know, they update their sites every now and then, so you need to be updated on the information on how to migrate to Canada. You know, the people that are already in Canada, they might not be able to give you the right answers to your questions when you ask them, because they keep updating all this information, like I said. So you need to sit down and read through their website, know what is required of you financially, know what is required of you in terms of your education, your experience, or the right package that you need to go through, the right route for you to go through to come to Canada. Like me now, I went through the provincial nominee, which actually suits me and it worked for me. So you need to check the websites, meet the right people that you are in the same level for you to be able to get the right source of information, for you to avoid being scammed. You know, there are a lot of scammers all around, all in the name of traveling, immigration and all that. So we have to be very, very careful. Get this information yourself. I'm not saying it's not right for you to use a representative. You know, some people do use representative, but it's something you can actually sit down and do on your own, and you will see that you are fulfilled. When you are done with all these things, you discover that you'll be happy with yourself, that you're able to go through and you'll be able to even teach other people. Because I know some people that during their immigration process, they were able to check the website. There are even scholars now when it comes to teaching people, educating people about this immigration process. So you need to plan, get information. That's the first thing. Then another thing for you to do is to be prepared psychologically, be prepared mentally, and to be prepared spiritually above all. So when I say you have to be prepared mentally or psychologically, you know, you're coming from a place to a new place now. A lot of things is different. A lot of things are different, like the weather, the finances, the exchange rate is different. How they work, like job opportunities, getting job opportunities is different. Take for instance the weather. You know, like those of us that come from West Africa, where I came from West Africa, Nigeria, and the weather there is different from what we have here. I live currently in Manitoba, and the weather is so cold. Like now, it's getting cold, and we're expecting to see more of cold, as in for the next few months. That's what we are used to. That's the life we've been living for the past few years. You know, we get temperatures that are very low today, like -50. Like when we first came, it was so terrible. Like my husband was telling me that, hope we are not going to go back now. I even heard a story of one man that he was at the bus stop, and it was very stressful for him to get a bus, waiting for bus and all that. So he started crying like a baby. You can imagine that, how cold. I remembered my own experience too. When we went to the shopping mall, I just decided to just drop down from the car, and before I knew it, by the time I was coming back, I wasn't wearing a hat. My ears were already gone, as in I couldn't hear properly. You know, there was even a time also I was trying to get gas into the car, and I wasn't using my gloves. Oh my goodness, I thought I had lost I couldn't hold the steering by the time I was coming back. You know, a lot of things are different here. Like you see a lot of culture chalk, so you have to be very prepared for all this chalk for you. So another thing, apart from the weather, you you are very sure. You know, in Nigeria we are very good at calculating when we want to buy something. Exchange rates, before you know it, you will not even buy anything. By the time you start considering exchange rate, that when I calculate this thing into naira, how much will I get? No, I can't buy this thing. Before you know it, you won't buy anything. So it's better for you to just zero your mind that here I'm spending Canadian dollar, I've left naira. So you don't need to calculate anything based on naira. So get what you want to get and just zero your opportunities. You know, we have a lot of job opportunities here in Canada, and it depends on the way you approach it. You know, very many people, they have their experiences when it comes to job. They have good experiences, they have bad experiences. But for you to have a good experience, you need to put yourself into the country. You need to, like for instance, the way they write their resumes, you need to write your resume the same way for you to be able to get your desired job. And sometimes if you're coming like from a higher level at home, don't be too shy or to be scared or feel down because you're starting low, because every job that you do here really counts towards your next job. If you start low now, your next job, your next bigger job, the one you started with now will count towards your next bigger job. So don't think because you're starting low that's the end of the world. And a lot of people started like that. You have to just build yourself gradually. And for some people also, they will need to go back to school for them to be able to get their desired job. Government has provided a lot of resources for many people. When you are supposed to run, run. When you see your mates when they are going back to school, go to school. I know some people here, and they didn't make use of the time when they came to go back to school, when they actually saw that they needed to go back to school, but they didn't go back to school. And it was kind of difficult for them to start to prepare going to school and all that now. So when it's time for you to do that, just do that. Don't wait. If you think that's what will make you to get your desired job, go for it. Do not wait. And for some people as well, they will need to start low. Like I said earlier, don't belittle your little beginning. Don't belittle it. You have to cherish that little beginning. And another thing, as a Roman, like if you're in Rome, like that saying, if you're in Rome, you have to behave like a Roman. So if you're in Canada, you have to behave like a Canadian as well. So that's how we live here, and it's been working. So for you to have that good experience when it comes to job, you have to put in yourself into the country, their ways of life, the way they think. You know, back home we think as in very highly of ourselves. When it comes to job, you have to be at the top for you to earn much and all that. But here, sometimes you have to start very low, and don't take it. They take every job seriously. They take it very serious and professionally here. So that's how it works here, and you have to fit in as well. Then above all, everyone, I want you to prepare yourself spiritually, which is very important. You know, like I said, it's not everybody that is going to travel. But the moment you were able to sit down and talk to your God and talk to God and let the Holy Spirit lead and guide you on your journey of life. And if this is the right, and you are convinced in your heart that this is the right journey for you to embark on, rely on the Holy Spirit, get the right information, and with that, I think you are good to go. So try as much as possible to rely on God. Commit all your ways, everything. Commit it into the hands of God. That's when you get a smooth sail in this journey. And I know as you continue to plan, as you continue to read and get information about getting to Canada, I know you are going to get the best out of it. And I want you to watch out for my next my other videos, and stick glued to my channel, and as I'll be teaching out a lot of videos about my change in career as I go to Canada. You know, I didn't mention that the other time. You know, some people will have to change career as well. Like me, I changed from accounting to Healthline. So how to change career, I'm going to drop the video on how to do that as well. So I want you to stick glue and trust God for your journey. I want to let you know that I love you and thank you for listening to me. Thank you. Have a wonderful time. Bye.